Hey, what's up, guys? It's Obscenity here, coming at you with yet another Minecraft video. So, today we are switching back to the old style of recording, wherein we work on talking and streaming at the same time. So, first things first, I'm of course going to eat some food. Hunger is getting dangerously low over here. And, hang on, there's one other thing I actually wanted to do, which I will explain shortly, and that is just turn that on right there. So, one of the issues I've been sort of troubleshooting over these videos is my own inconsistencies with talking, right? Like just speaking in general. And one of the things that I was thinking to do to solve that is hopefully the audio does not overpower my voice, but the goal, right, is to put something in the background so that when I don't talk as much, there's still like something happening, right? And the way I've done that is, of course, by searching up royalty-free music on Google, like a 10-hour mix, so that I don't have to worry about it ending while I'm recording, and just going with that. So like one of the next steps is of course going to be looking at the game audio and making sure that it's doing all right. And that's going to happen over the next couple of uploads, which are all going to be significantly, if not entirely, less edited. But anyways, so I don't quite know what I'm going to do for a floor in here yet. I think I have an idea though. So, I am going to need, for that idea, to find some spruce trees. Spruce trees might be the most elusive tree type around. They are a real struggle. They're a real pain in the backside. For two reasons. The first of which is they only spawn in biomes that have, sub-average spawn rates. So that means like they only spawn in the wintry biomes. They spawn in. There are like taiga biomes that they spawn in as well. Let me think. Anything else? That's all that I can think of that they spawn in, to be perfectly honest with you, which is kind of unfortunate because I'm thinking the current plan for the actual floor of the house is probably actually going to include is probably going to include something along the lines of, bring back my hotbar please, thank you. Is probably going to include like a spruce floor, like a stripped spruce wood floor. For two reasons primarily. The first is going to be simply enough that that spruce wood looks nice. Like, I love spruce wood. I haven't used it in this design yet, but if you guys watch Hannah's videos too, you can check those out. You can kind of look. Why is the encoding overloading when? Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot some lag related issues right now, and it's not Minecraft lag. That's not the problem. It's OBS lag. So I'll try, I guess, turning off the music for now. I am gonna need to find a fix for that if it is the music, because I actually enjoy having music in the background, just kind of when I'm playing video games on my own too. But for now, we're gonna just keep moving along and try to keep an eye on the OBS instance too, because obviously, like, I don't want to upload laggy videos, but also I'm working on the quality of the videos. One of the things I looked at earlier today actually was I've been in 480p for all these videos so far. I really wanted to bump it up to 720. Like I think that 720p is, you know, decent. I'm not obviously maintaining a stable 60 frames per second. I wish I could. But I'm already on the fastest encoding preset that I have access to on this computer. And it seems like it's stuttering every once in a while still. I've got, you know, almost everything else closed on top of that. Just because CPU performance is the issue right now. Or so it seems. I'm just gonna grab a wool for a bed so that I can sleep while I'm in the middle of nowhere. If I decide that that's gonna be a good idea for me. I have been thinking as well about using one of those mapping programs to figure out what's going on with the world, and normally I would say, you know, that's an unfair advantage that I'd be taking over Hannah, but I mean, she can use the same materials. Like, she can use all the same stuff. They all have options available to look at PS4 maps, so I think that would be fine. Like, I don't see realistically a problem with that. We're gonna go this way because I was trying to go straight so that ideally I find my way home without too much trouble. There is a cave down there, not that I didn't already know that. The other big thing, I don't know why, I might just need to increase memory allocation to OBS to fix the problem, because it seems like whenever it's using more than about 5% CPU right now, it starts cutting the frame rate, and I can probably pump a little more CPU into it than that, if there's a setting to do that. Of course, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I will be fully transparent and say that I just looked up on YouTube how to increase video quality with OBS and kind of followed the guide there. Only making, of course, some small adjustments to tailor it more to the system I'm using. We're just gonna get through this birch forest here. Hopefully find something promising on the other side. Because, you know, I don't have easy access to spruce wood, and I don't have a wandering trader conveniently located either, so although this is actually some really annoying terrain generation. This is just kind of, that's promising, but it's still some really annoying terrain in the sense that, like, it seems to just be birchwood or a birch forest, like a flower forest type of deal, and then I switch over into I switch from flower forest to swamp to roofed forest, and then back to birch forest again, which is a kind of annoying cycle to be locked in. Hopefully I can find, so all I need is one spruce sapling, and I'll show you guys why I actually love spruce wood more than anything else in the game, because it's not for aesthetic. I would agree with the vast majority of the world who would say that the most aesthetically pleasing wood in the game is dark oak, by far. I have no reason to disagree with that, and to be quite honest, I don't think there is a reason to disagree with that. Is this a spruce tree? By the looks of it, no. That looks more like a spruce tree, though. In the meantime, that was a weird little lag spike. In the meantime, we are just going to, go to bed real quick and keep destroying the spruce trees because this site right here, the goal isn't actually to find enough spruce to make everything we want, like to make the entire floor and possibly do some decoration with it as well. The goal is actually just to get 4 saplings. That's it. 4 saplings is all we need. And I think I just saw one. Never mind, it was probably just snow particles, sadly. But, oh, nope, I actually did see one. Okay. Not going crazy quite yet. I will say on that note, one of the biggest challenges of starting YouTube for me has been, like, not driving myself completely insane while also sitting in front of a computer basically talking to myself for all this time. Hey buddy. Fucking reaction time, good god. Thank you, reaction. Dying out here would not be fun. Alright, give me all that wood. Give me this stripped birch back. It takes a fair amount of axe durability, honestly, to mine the wood and then strip it, so I'm trying to keep as much of that as I can, and I got my 4th sapling, so now if I happen across 8, I'll take it. The multiple of 4 is incredibly... Alright, you know what? I'm done with this. Come on, like, I know that jump is doable. I guess I'm just not good enough at the game to do it. You know, I've been playing the video game for 8 years now. You'd think I'd be able to make that jump, but guess not. Is there still a piece of wood up in this one? Never mind. Man, these trees are being really nice with their saplings today. Usually this is one of the things I have a huge problem with. Because, like, spruce trees are my favorite trees just for pure wood gathering purposes. And usually that means that I have to mine like 3 of them to get a single sapling because the video game hates me and doesn't want me to be able to do what I want, of course. Oh, okay, it's a beached squid. I was worried it was drowned. Alright, well, it took me a 2 steak to get out here, so hopefully 3 pork to get back will be more than enough. And we're just gonna head out. Hopefully the encoding error stops popping up. I don't know, what's causing it. And it doesn't seem to be popping up as consistently anymore, but there are still frame drops every once in a while, which is weird. Is it related to Minecraft's chunk loading? Is that something to explore? Obviously, as you can tell, I don't know. I'm new to all this. I'm just trying to figure it all out myself. So, also I believe we still need to go a little farther left, so let's just kind of make up that distance here. That's a tree spawn if I've ever seen one. Spawned on 3 pieces of stone over a pool of lava. Just shows you, just goes to show how awesome this game's world generation is. The other thing I might do, honestly, it might be worth looking into just dropping the recording rate to 50 frames. Because it seems like the majority of the fluctuation that's happening is remaining above 50. And ideally I would be streaming 60, obviously, but like I'm using a 3-year-old Alienware laptop right now, so I've kind of got my restrictions, you know. Because Alienware isn't exactly Alienware is not exactly the highest quality, in my opinion at least. Like honestly, I would go with if I were buying a PC today, I would 100% go with Razer. I wouldn't buy their 3-screen laptop because it seems like a complete waste of money, but it looks super fucking cool. If you guys haven't seen that, there is a Razer laptop with 3 screens, and it looks awesome. Like, it's a banger. The 2 screens slide out from the sides of the third one, too. It's just like, holy shit. Not sponsored. Like, it just looks so amazing. Much more so than especially the Alienware laptop I'm using, which might be the only laptop that comes out in 2017 and still has a massive battery pack on the back of it. I'm not seeing any drowned, which is interesting. I feel like I should be seeing more drowned, but also, you know, if there are people who watch this, like if anybody still watches the Minecraft videos, and if anybody has any tips on running OBS better, that would be awesome. I would love that. Like if you have any tips on, like, is it like if I cap Minecraft's frame rate at 60, will it help OBS? Like, because Minecraft should probably be able to basically 100% maintain 60 frames. Like there are some drops relative to lag and relative to me pressing Q instead of Grave, but I really don't know what else there is to go into it. And also, sorry if you hear any background noise right now. My dad just walked in the door, so he's probably going to come in a minute, and I'm going to have to mute my mic and talk to him. But I will be back as soon as I can. And of course I'm going to keep the video going probably during most of this, because I'm trying to pump out content here, you know what I mean? I've even considered like maybe 3 or 4 times actually switching to 2 uploads a day, which considering I can barely make 1 is probably not going to happen. But, you know, it could be fun. Could be a fun little experiment, right? I think, maybe? I don't know. So I don't believe that we actually went through the Dark Oak again, but I know that... Okay, that's a good sign, because that's destroyed by us, obviously. So we're just gonna head over this hill here, and we're hopefully gonna run into something that looks like our house, which, you know, now that it has walls, should, you know, we should actually be able to see it from a little distance, like a little ways away here. Something like maybe that over there. Awesome. I get out of the water. You move really slow in water in this game. It's really annoying, honestly. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna come down here and grab the food just in time. Put a coal in there along with that. We'll just waste a little bit cooking up the mutton, and hopefully that'll be enough food to get us through the project. Anyways, we need a staging area. I'll put it let's go with like right over here for one. And let's go like right here for the other. So essentially planting spruce in that 2x2 formation will hopefully cause them to grow into taiga trees. Now, taiga trees are amazing because they have, you know, maybe two, like they have between a stack and a half and 3 stacks of wood in them. And it's all in literally a straight line. Like it's all just directly, just like you go straight up, you get it all. So it's absolutely beautiful for a couple of things. One of not the least of which, rather, is the project we're doing right now, in which we need a lot of wood in a relatively short time. Now, of course, it still does take axe durability, unfortunately. And unfortunately, due to material-based restrictions and the kind of overachieving nature of the build I'm currently doing, I'm gonna need to start using stone axes instead of iron axes, which means, among other things, I'm gonna be going through a lot more of them. Where did I put it? One's right there. Okay. And the other is right about there. So, in the meantime, I'm actually going to come right in here. I actually just noticed I'm going to need to do some filling in of cobblestone walls. Because, no, I already have them. But, you know, I thought I saw them while I was adventuring, so that's that. I was kind of confused. But the current idea for this side room over here is that it becomes a stairwell. Actually, both of these side rooms are going to become stairwells. That's why they're too wide like that. Like specifically why they're too wide. Give me that stone brick. What's that doing over here? And I need to know. There we go. Just for the sake of symmetry. And I actually need to do that. Go around to the inside. So basically, obviously there are going to be 2 floors to this house, right? I feel like that's no question. Now, or 3 floors technically. So the second floor is actually going to take place. It's going to be right up there, above the pixel art. So the entire pixel art is going to mark like sort of the top area of the first floor, and one of our trees has already grown. So one of the downsides that comes with these trees is that they spawn little patches of pods all around them. But aside from that, they're really, really convenient. As you can see, just kind of mine up. Experience a 1.14.3 glitch, and you keep going up. Just keep hammering away. And after a while, we are going to reach the top of this tree. Like, probably soon. This is a big one though, so we're going to get plenty of wood from this. We're actually going to be able to probably start the floor now. Well, of course, as soon as we replant, because I still need spruce wood, and these trees, I'm probably going to keep a couple of them growing at all times, just so that if I ever need wood for like building chests or barrels or something, I don't have to actually go mine like legitimate trees that are somewhat difficult to mine. I can just break these instead. Because, you know, I just broke that down in a matter of minutes probably. Got basically a stack and a half of wood. And also, I'm almost ready to replant this. There we go, I'm ready to replant. So one of the things to be careful about with these trees, though, is that they tend to be pretty finicky about very specifically, they tend to be finicky about where they grow relative to there being blocks or semi-solids next to them or on their diagonals. So like if you see me breaking the grass around these things, which I really think should automatically be broken by Podzol personally, but then again, who am I, right? I'm just a Minecraft streamer with -1 clout. So anyways, now we get, you know, and if I wait for the rest of those, I'd probably end up with 4 trees off of that one. But I don't really care, because what I need to focus on right now is breaking down all this dirt. I'm also going to clear out my inventory first because I do want the dirt. Which is kind of surprising to some people that I would collect dirt, but you know, number one, it provides an easy source of blocks. Number two, I mean, I'm using tool durability on it, right? And number three, it's just kind of good practice to collect everything you can, especially early game. Once you get later on in the game, it's okay if you leave some dirt behind. Okay, like it's not gonna come bite you. But at this point in the game, it's pretty important to make sure you're collecting absolutely everything you can, just to make sure that everything is working out alright, you know? So I think we're just gonna finish mining out this floor, and that is where we're gonna end the episode. We're not gonna put anything down yet, that's gonna be the clickbait for next time. Because yes, I'm fully aware that I use clickbait, mostly in the form of memes. I already know what this episode's meme is going to be. Actually, maybe I should save that for next episode. Now that I think about it, I'm going to save that for next episode. So, you'll figure out next episode what that meme is going to be. For now, however, you're going to just be stuck, not knowing. Wait, I don't have the inventory tweaks. Whoops, forgot about that one. Stone shovels are slower than iron shovels, and they have less durability, so that's why I made 2 of them, because I'm kind of assuming that we're going to need 2. I'm still trying to figure out how to speed up like only this part of the clip in Windows Premiere, or Adobe Premiere rather, but I'm getting there, and once I get there, I will certainly start speeding up boring stuff like this, so that we don't have to sit around and talk. But I'm thinking, you know, like, my Instagram is actually a meme account. Like, I don't know if you or anyone else, like any of the viewers, noticed that or know that or checked it out. But, like, even the name is r/dankmemes backwards. So I don't know how much, I don't know how reasonable it is to be, like, shocked, right? Just because, like I said, my Instagram name is literally dankmemes. So we're gonna think about that. And fortunately, like, 1/3 of this floor was already missing, just in the terrain generation, which is never a downside, because honestly, I hate mining dirt. As much as I want to do all of it, and I want to collect all the dirt right now, right? Like, the house needs to look nice, sure, but at the same time, god damn, this is boring. This is the kind of content that's boring for me, it's boring for you, it's boring for damn near everybody, right? Unless you're falling asleep to it, unless you find my voice that soothing, or unless you're just kind of watching it late at night, which is understandable because, you know, during the actual day, you want to watch actual content. But also going to replace that block, also going to replace that block, and eventually we're going to get to replacing the walls as well as figuring out what the hell we're doing with these side rooms. But for now, that's going to be the entire episode. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.